Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is for my singles out there who is coming towards you in love. And as you can see my dear, I've changed a few things when it comes to my setting, and today I have 4 piles for you instead of 3, and I'm very excited for this. So, as always, choose with your intuition. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, the star card is pile 3, and this beautiful card is pile 4. Feel free, my dear, to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comments section. And if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you on every single level. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey Padawan, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you in love. So what I'm gonna do, my dear, is I will first get you some archetypes which will describe what kind of a person your next love interest is, and yeah, then we will dive deep into more tarot. So for my dear pile 1, for my beautiful singles out there, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. For my dear pile 1, let's give it one more shuffle. That's enough. So for my dear pile 1, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see, my dear. Oh my goodness. One card flew like all the way. Let me get it. So, all right. We got the Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. All right. Let's continue. We also got the Alchemist card coming through, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. All right, let me get you one more card. Let me put this right there. One more card for my dear pile 1. Let's see. Only one card. Okay. All right, we got multiple. I only want one, please. Let's see. For my dear pile 1, for my singles out there. All right, and we got the Mother card. Light attributes, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, beautiful, joy in giving birth to life. Wow. So, my dear pile 1, first of all, what I'm picking up on is that your next partner is someone who's very strong in their beliefs and in what they stand for. So this is the kind of person who has very strong morals or certain values, which could come from, you know, like, let's say, their experiences or something regarding their traditions, something from home that they have, you know, like they have been taught, whatever it may be. This person has gathered certain values and they really live by them. And it's very important for them to always stand behind it. So as an example, this person could really believe deeply in equality, right? In always being fair to one each other and always be, treating each other the way we would also want to be treated. So when this person is in a situation and they then see someone being treated very unfairly. This is not the kind of person who will just look and then go about their business. No. This is someone who will voice their opinion and they will help. Someone who's like an, well, is activist the right word, but they are not holding back when they see injustice, all right? And this is also not the kind of person who's scared of calling other people out, letting other people know that their behavior is not right, or, you know, when they feel like someone is faking something. Like, this is someone who's very honest, and the way they go about those things is very genuine. So they don't call someone out because they want to be superior to the other person, you know, or they want to like take the other person down. No, they really do it because they think that it's important for us as human beings to tell each other when we do something wrong. Yeah, so value, moral, this person, like, very strong feelings here for sure. Maybe in the past, you know, especially I feel more so in their childhood, they could have experienced some kind of an injustice. And maybe because of the fact that they were a child, they couldn't really protect themselves or really act upon whatever the situation was. So now as an adult, they find it like even more important to really stand for what's right. And especially if we see, you know, in our environment, someone being treated poorly, to not just look away. Yeah. All right. This is also the kind of person who's constantly thriving for like upgrading themselves. If you compare this person, you know, to the person they were last year, they're not the same. So every single year for them is an opportunity to go to the next level. For this person, it's all about transformation. We didn't come here to stay the same, you know, our whole life. There is always room for improvement, of course, when it comes from a healthy place, right? And for them, it's all about that. It's all about seeing where our flaws are and acknowledging them, but not in a judgmental way, but in a very loving way. So we can work even, you know, harder, or we can see how we can improve ourselves. So for them, transformation is very important because they believe that we can change, you know, if we have, let's say, certain behaviors or habits that are not good for us. And that's very crucial here. It's all about those traits that are not working out for us. You know, if we have some, let's say, self-sabotaging traits, we can work through them. And this is the kind of person who will motivate you. Let's say if you are very stagnant at times, or if there is something bothering you, they will really want to help you on that journey. This is not the kind of person who only thinks about themselves. No. Their whole inner circle, it's very important to bring harmony into their loved ones' lives as well. They don't see themselves separate from, let's say, their partner or their best friend or a parent. They want to bring balance into everyone's life, especially, or I mean, at least as much as they can, right? We cannot completely, like, you know, maybe change someone. And it's not about changing someone, you know, like, that's not what I mean, but like helping. Of course, we can also help others just to some extent. The work needs to be done by the individual themselves, but this is the kind of person who would like to hold your hand and help you on your journey. And once again, it's not about changing, It's about helping. It's about improving. That's the better word. This is someone who would like to see their loved one's life being improved. And they also are the person who, other people go to when they need help. For sure. Help, guidance, and even like maybe even a little bit financially, because they know that like they can trust this person, like they would go to this person if they also needed some help in other ways. Yeah. Because if you ask this person where they were a few years ago and where they are now, the alchemist archetype is coming through. They have come a very long way. It could be, as an example, financially. If we look at where they've started in their career and where they are now, there is a difference, a huge difference. Or even on a personal level, as I said, maybe this person in the past was not as strong-willed as they are today, and you will experience this difference. I can't talk. This difference here. Another thing that I'm picking up on is that with the mother archetype, this is someone very nurturing. The same way a mother wants to take care of her child, protect it, nurture it, give love to it. This is the kind of lover. This is the kind of person in relationship. They are really focused on you and on, I hope it doesn't sound weird, but on, in a way, mothering you or fathering you, not because of I don't know, strange, let's say, intentions, but really because they genuinely want to see you being well, So yeah. This person will give you a lot of love. They will show a lot of love and affection. They don't hold back. Alright, so let's dive a little bit deeper. Let me get you guys some tarot. For my dear pile 1, for my lovely singles out there, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. For my dear pile 1, one more shuffle. Pile 1, who's coming towards you in love? Alright, let's see. Who's coming towards you guys in love? Okay, we got the Strength card. Exactly. What am I saying the whole time? This is someone who's so strong, in their personality, in their character, and also in their belief. A very powerful individual. Not the kind of person who you can manipulate or pretend, something in front. They will see right, through you. The same way this lion here, they will see. The Star card, wow. For my dear pile 2. I'm sorry, pile 1. Why did I say pile 2? The 3 of Cups. Maybe some of you guys were drawn to pile 2 as well. I mean, if this is the case, then this is your confirmation. Feel free to watch it. The Ace of Swords, yeah. And let's see, one more card. One more card, please. Too many cards, only one, please. Alright, and we got the 8 of Inspiration, which is the 8 of Wands. Alright, so this person has a very sharp mind. They're really giving me the energy of someone who always finds the right thing to say or always finds the right solution to bring. It really feels like in their head there is a whole universe in itself. And it takes a very long time to figure this person out, if even, because they are someone who, when it comes to their thoughts or when it comes to how they function, it's something very secretive. But this can actually be something very mysterious for you, because especially in the beginning, you're not going to quite understand, like how to figure this person out. Like, they're not predictable, but this is actually something that you're going to like about them, because it's going to spark your interest and you're going to be really curious about them and about, just who they are, inside. Especially because they're coming off so strong from the outside. Someone who's opinionated, someone who stands very firm. And like, this can even be the kind of person who just, like, their vibe gives off authority energy. That's also something that could be the case here. It could even be their gaze. I don't know why I'm being drawn so much to this lion, and look at how this lion is looking. It could be a little bit intimidating. Because, this person is just so strong, and like in who they are and how they come off. It could be overwhelming energetically. However, at the same time, if you would get to know them even better, you would understand how gentle they actually are. So this is the kind of person who could, like, their looks could be a little bit misleading, because we also got the star card here, and in comparison, the star card is actually a very healing and very gentle energy to work with. So I know we're not looking into the first impressions, but I already am getting, those energies here, that it could be the case when we look at the first impressions that you're going to have of this person. It's going to be very different from who they are actually. So they could come off as very intimidating, or like mysterious, powerful, like overwhelming. But if you really get to know them, you will understand that actually there is also another person within them who is very gentle, very healing, their energy very supportive, right? This is also the kind of person who really loves to be surrounded by people. They are not the kind of like lone wolf type. In fact, with the Three of Cups being here, this could be someone who's constantly surrounded, or very often in like certain gatherings, whether it be work related or just in their private life. They really would like to have their friends around, their family around. If we talk about partners, then they genuinely would like to spend a lot of time with you, because this person needs human interaction. They really love to be with others. This is just their personality. This is who they are. Your next person is also going to be someone who's pretty fast in the way they approach you. So because this person knows pretty much what they want and what they're looking for, with the Eight of Wands being here, they will come like straight up. They will not spend a lot of time waiting or thinking it through. I mean, obviously they will think through how they will approach you. However, when they are sure about someone or about something, they don't let time pass. Because if not now, when then? Let's see. Let's get a little bit more indicators regarding my singles here and who's coming towards you in love. Let's see. For my dear pile 1, let's see who's coming towards you in love. Let's get a little more information about them. All right. Yeah, the Ace of Swords came through again. Look at that, twice. Oh my goodness. This is someone who's totally honest, very clear in communication. They will let you know. They don't play around. They are just straight honest. And once again, their mind is very sharp. So they pick up on things and they will let you know. This is not someone who will, let's say if something is bothering them or they're thinking about something, they're not holding back or keeping this a secret, especially if it has anything to do with your guys' relationship. They will be honest about it. And their like tongue, like their when it comes to communication and with others and their opinion, they will other people know. Even maybe at times when people don't even know, like want to know their opinion, if this person feels like it's necessary or it's appropriate, they will talk about it. We got the Two of Cups here. The Hermit. Let's see. And we got the Queen of Wands. All right. You know, I said that the first impression you could have from like coming from this person could be a little bit wrong or not quite what or how this person really is from the inside. They have so much love to give. They could come off as someone who's very cold or very like strong and serious. However, also with the Two of Cups being here and the Mother card. The Mother card is really strong when it comes to this love aspect, because if we think about it, there is no love such as the love a mother gives to her child, right? Or a father as well, of course, like parents and their offspring or, you know, their child. And what I'm picking up on here is that they will give you a lot of love. It's surprisingly, they are gonna be very open when it comes to their emotions. Why do I say this? Because normally the way they come through is serious and, you know, maybe not a lot of emotions like come through that often in public. However, when you guys are by yourself and you're in your sacred space, they are really open when it comes to their emotional side. A reason why this person is so strong, opinionated, so powerful in who they are and their personality is because they have had a period in their life where they did a lot of self-reflection and they had a lot of time to really understand themselves better. And someone who knows themselves is like unbeatable, like seriously. You know, like in the ancient temples, there was written all about like everywhere know thyself. This person is giving me this energy here, not from a spiritual point of view, but you know, more so of a like, I know my weakness, I know my strengths, I know who I am, what I want to go about, what I believe in, and I go by that. So yeah, therefore they cannot be misled because they know what they want. They cannot be manipulated because they understand themselves. So yeah, someone who, a package, a whole package I'm hearing. With the Queen of Wands being here, this person is very passionate when it comes to their work. That's a message that I'm receiving here. They could also have a pet, a dark pet, like dark brown, black, or someone watching this. Could be a cat, a dog, some kind of a pet. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. But someone who's very passionate about their work and how they approach it. A lot of new ideas, great ideas for projects, and they also have a great sense of humor. So, my dear pile 1, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if it resonated with you guys, feel free to let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, of course you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 1, take care. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, for my singles out there, who's coming towards you in love. So first of all, my dear, I would like to get you some oracle cards, and we will dive a little bit deeper with some tarot. So for my dear pile 2, who's coming towards you? For my lovely singles out there in love, let's get you some archetypes. One more shuffle for my dear pal 2, who's coming towards you in love. All right, so let's see, my dear. Let's see who's coming towards you in love. For all my beautiful singles out there. Oops. All right, too many cards. My dear pile 2. Okay, we got 2 cards here. We got the Avenger. Desire to balance the scales of justice. Oh my goodness, how is this pronounced? Righteousness? Oh my goodness, you guys, I've never seen this word. On behalf of society or oneself. All right. The second card is the Mediator. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. All right, let's get you guys one more card. Or 2 if you want to come through. So we got the Companion, beautiful. Loyalty, tenacity. Oh my goodness, why am I seeing so many new words? And unselfishness. Okay. I feel like getting you guys one more card. I don't know why. I got 3 for pile 1. However, for you guys, I feel like taking 4 cards. Let's see. And the last card is the Networker. Enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. All right. Let me make sure that all the cards look straight. I think that's okay. All right, so let me start with that. There is one quality that your next partner is gonna have that's actually such a beautiful one. Your next partner is gonna be the kind of person who, when someone has a different opinion from them, they are not judgmental. We're living in a world where so often when people come together and they're coming from 2 different point of views, they clash, right? And war is on. People have unlearned how it is to neutrally talk with each other and just see the other person as they are, and just accept, that maybe we all will not have the same views, and that's totally fine, because we are all coming from, different places, and we have experienced different things in life. Your next partner is someone who is really good when it comes to this aspect, when it comes to saying their opinion, voicing their opinion, but also interacting with others, especially with those who may come from a different stand of view than they are. And you and this person, when it comes to fighting and arguments, you will not have that many because they know how to go about those situations. This is not the kind of person who, let's say, when you guys have an argument or a fight, this will not be someone who's then immature or run off, just insult you and then go about their day. No, they will want to sit down with you, talk about it, really understand where you come from, and they would also want you to understand them. So a very healthy person, someone who's able to actually have a relationship. I know this sounds weird, but there are some aspects in which some people struggle, right, regarding relationships. With this person, they know how to go about it. They understand it. They understand that relationships take, compromises, some sacrifices as well. We need to be understanding, empathic regarding the other person, and so on. They understand how it works. So this relationship, my dear, can actually be a very long-term relationship because from their point, they're willing to do the work, the necessary work which is needed for a relationship to function. Another thing that comes through here is that also with the companion archetype, the fact that this card came through shows how capable this person is when it comes to love. They understand the sacredness and of a relationship, that it's not just something casual, but actually people are invested in it emotionally. And if we are not serious about it, we can actually seriously hurt each other. They understand that people are vulnerable when it comes to this aspect of life, romance, love, relationships, and they are a very loyal person, very generous as well, and someone who you can talk to. If there's something bothering you about your relationship, don't hold it back. This person would want you to approach them. Their love language could also be gift giving, because this is a romantic person, and I see in my mind's eye someone gifting someone else flowers. I don't know why this random message came through, why I'm seeing it, but it's coming through, so there is a reason for it, right? Also someone who's very protective. This person loves traveling as well. I feel like a reason why they are so accepting also when it comes to people who have a different, let's say, opinion of them is because they may be also well traveled. So they understand that depending on where you are from, where you're born, this can influence how you think, right? And what you believe in. So they're very accepting. This can also be someone who has people from, friends from all over the world. Another thing, yeah, they're very empathic for sure. I know the student archetype is not here, but this person is giving me off major, as I like to say, student of life vibes. So what I mean with that is that this is someone who thrives to constantly expand their horizon. They always feel like there is more to learn. This could be someone who watches a ton of different documentaries regarding different topics because they really want to know more and more. And of course, reading books and researching about different topics. Like, this person, as an example, doesn't need to like study something particular in order to like research about it. They do this in their free time. Like, if something interests them, they want to know more about it and research it. This is the kind of person who will have a lot to share with you because they know a lot. And for those of you guys who find this very interesting or very attractive, yeah, you will be very drawn towards them then. But let's get you some more information, my dear. I would like to continue with some more tarot. So let's see. For my dear pile 2, for my beautiful singles out there, who's coming towards you, my dear pile 2, in love? Who is coming towards you, pile 2, in love? One more shuffle. Who's coming towards you in love? All right. That's enough. So let's see. Okay. We got 2 cards coming through here. The King of Swords doesn't surprise me. The 9 of Pentacles. Let me put them a little bit more up there so you guys can see it better and we have more room for the tarot cards, more space. Let's continue. The Chariot card. For my dear pile 2, for my singles out there, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. Who's coming? Too many cards. For my dear pile 2, who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's see who's coming towards you guys in love. All right. We got the Wheel card here. For my dear pile 2, who's coming? Who's coming towards you guys in love? And we got the 10 of Swords. One more card, please. For my dear pile 2. Who's coming? Too many cards. Who's coming towards you guys in love? One more card, please. For my dear pal 2. And the Sun card. Beautiful. So, okay. This protective energy is coming through very, very strongly, my dear. And I feel like I need to emphasize that for a reason. Maybe some of you guys growing up or just in general, you felt like people around you weren't really that protective of you. And what I mean is that maybe you felt like at times they didn't really care, or you couldn't really go to anyone when you needed help. Like, all the responsibilities in the world were on your shoulders, and you felt like you couldn't really share them with someone, or at least if you needed help, you couldn't really approach anyone. Well, the next person of you is actually going to be the kind of person that you have been waiting for when it comes to this aspect, because they are someone who is gonna look out for you. And I'm hearing very often ask you whether everything is okay, whether you need help with anything, whether something is bothering you. And I feel like this is the nurturing energy that you have missed in your life or that you needed. You want someone who's like this, who checks on you, if needed, protects you, and you feel like you can approach. Because maybe for some of you, you don't really feel like there is anyone who you can approach. You know, if you are in a difficult situation, they are living comfortably, they have everything they need, they feel secure. That's what I'm picking up on. This person may have worked quite some time to actually come where they are right now. It doesn't really feel like someone who has had this kind of, let's say, security from the beginning. They could have really worked them way like up there. And finally they are able to see their hard work paying off. But also with the Chariot card, the Chariot card is the champion archetype, someone who's successful. So yeah, they can very well be successful in whatever work that they're doing. With the Wheel being here, you guys need to know that you will meet this person at the right time. So for some of you guys, you could have been single for quite some time and waiting for this to come through. Like for me, this pile, probably a lot of people are gonna choose this one who have been single for a very long time. But with the Wheel being here, there is this message for you guys to not lose hope, and in fact know that the right person is coming through. And I know you guys don't like to hear this, but this is the message that I'm receiving at the right time, you know, like divine timing energy here. Because it's not necessarily maybe only you that first needs to go through something, or you need to end the cycle. It's actually also then, like with the Ten of Swords being here, this person first needs to end something before they meet you. Something painful with Ten of Swords being here. Some kind of a situation that they're have been avoiding for quite some time, you know, like maybe there will be some kind of a, like, yeah, a decision that they need to make. As an example, before you guys meet, they first need to move. That's just an example. In order for you guys to meet. However, it's painful, it's difficult to do so, or maybe they need to leave a certain person behind before it. Just change something about their environment or change something about their life, which may not be the easiest thing. However, it's important because it brings justice to them and because it brings you guys together. So the waiting is there because first this person needs to make this decision, with the Ten of Swords being here. Looking into you guys' relationship with the Sun card, it's actually going to be a very uplifting one. So especially for those of you guys who may have not been in a relationship for quite some time and it's difficult for you to start a new one again, right? Because it has been a very long time. Or maybe for some watching this, maybe you haven't even been in a relationship at all. But whatever the situation may be, with this person, they're going to make it easy for you to open up. With the Sun card being here, it's a very inviting and uplifting energy. I would like to get some more information. Let's get you some more tarot cards to look into more here about who this person is, or even your relationship, what you need to know about it. For my dear pile 2. For my dear pile 2, let's see. What do you need to know about this relationship? About, okay, a lot of cards here about the next person who's coming into your life. for my beautiful singles out there. Who's coming towards you in love? All right. Beautiful. The Three of Cups. Yeah, the King of Pentacles doesn't surprise me. They're coming off as someone very abundant, someone who has figured everything out for themselves, independent. Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. All right. We got those two cards. We got the Four of Wands. And where's the other card? Oh, here. And the King of Cups. There is potential in this union. I definitely already picked up on it. For it to go further than just being your next relationship. With the Four of Wands being here, this is very serious energy that shows also with the Eight of Pentacles being here that you guys could work together into creating a very long-term relationship. So for some of you guys, your next relationship could be a very significant long-term partner. I'm not gonna lie, the wedding card, not the wedding card, the Four of Wands is a wedding card. I wanted to say it like that. Not necessarily that everyone, each one of you are gonna, you know, meet a like potential spouse next. However, the energy is there. So this is why I need to talk about it. But I feel like it's more so a minority for you guys. It's not gonna resonate for everyone. That's what I feel. With the King of Pentacles being here, they are a very responsible person, very grounded. In fact, in their chart, there could be some earth energy here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm also picking up on water. So like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The dating phase is gonna really open you up. It's going to be very crucial because once again, especially for those of you guys who may have a hard time opening up to a potential like romantic partner, you're going to have a very like long dating phase. However, it's going to be right because it's really going to like help you to get used to those kind of situations, right? Like of dating someone or being vulnerable to someone, expressing yourself that way. It's going to be very helpful. However, with the Three of Cups being here, it's also going to be very fun. This is the kind of relationship in which the dating phase is going to be all about fun activities. It's not like only you guys at home like meeting each other and that's it. No, it's like you go out, you go to new places, eat foods you've never eaten before. That kind of an energy. We also have two kings here, which is pretty interesting. Another thing that I'm picking up on here is that they are for sure very mature. Maturity doesn't necessarily have to be connected to age because there are for sure younger people who are way more mature than people who of a certain age. Because it comes with experience, it comes with the life journey, with the soul journey, not necessarily like a certain number. So no matter how old this person is, they are very mature, their energy, yeah. Another thing that you need to know is that this person is going to be very understanding when it comes to your emotions. So if for some of you guys you don't want to go into this relationship like quickly because you need some time to adjust to it, to, you know, get used to this, once again, maybe because for some you're not that experienced or because it has been a while ago since you have actually come so close to anyone, They're gonna be understanding, giving you time, letting you take the next steps, because they are not gonna want to pressure you or make you go faster than you actually want to. This is a great partner to have as a first relationship, or someone to start new again, you know? Yeah. So, my dear pile 2, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And if something already resonated with you guys, please feel free to let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below. And of course, I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pile 2, take care. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you in love, my beautiful singles out there. So first of all, my dear, I will get you some oracle cards, and then we will dive a little bit deeper into the topic with some more tarot. So for my dear pile 3, who's coming towards you guys? Who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's see, one more shuffle. Who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's see. Who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's see. For my dear pile 2. I'm sorry, pile 3. Why did I say pile 2? Maybe someone was drawn to pile 2 as well. For my dear pile 3, who is coming towards you guys in love? We have one card. Oops. We got the visionary. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. All right. Let's continue. For my dear pile 3. Okay, we have the refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Let's continue. Beautiful colors. For my dear pile 3, we have the warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, okay, I can't pronounce those 2 words. And self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. All right. One last card, please, for my dear pile 3. Only one card, please. All right. Let's see. Okay. And we got the priest here. All right, my dear pile 3. I'm gonna get you some tarot later on. First of all, what I'm picking up on when it comes to this spread. I want to be honest, like for a lot of you guys, this next relationship could actually be a spiritual union or a very significant spiritual person. And when I say that, I mean like someone who, okay, those words weren't really like right. What I mean is that they could be a part of your soul family or someone that you know that goes beyond this lifetime. They're going to be very impactful when it comes to your personal life. And before you are reincarnated, you actually wanted to meet them at the particular time you're going to meet them, if you haven't so far. Yes, there could be a soulmate. They could even be a twin flame for some of you guys. If this is something you resonate with, of course, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, this is also soul family here. They're coming into your life to teach you a lot about yourself and bring a lot of self-growth into your life. You know, sometimes we meet people and through experiencing life with them or going through certain cycles with them, we grow so much as individuals. Either because we have to go through a very tough time with them, or just because on a personal level we learn a lot from them. This is the kind of energy here. In regards who they are for sure someone who's gonna help you. I'm hearing believing in love again. Maybe for some of you guys, throughout your lifetime, you didn't really receive as much love as you deserve. So with this person coming through, they're gonna show you that there are actually genuine people out there. When you look at this illustration, those two people, they look very, very similar. What I'm picking up on that is, even if you guys on external level, like there is a lot of difference, maybe because of your opinions, no, because of your appearance, or because of where you guys come from, you could have like different backgrounds, or something very major could be different between you. However, on a personal level within, you guys mirror each other, and this is just confirming what I picked up on, that there could be a spiritual connection here. Maybe even I'm hearing, for some of you guys, people may not really understand your connection because you guys are so different and it just seems like it won't work or you don't fit. However, they don't see the inside. They don't see how matching you are when it comes on a personal level, and how healing and I'm hearing how much you guys desire each other, because this is definitely not the only lifetime that you have met each other. It doesn't necessarily have to be that in other lifetimes you were, let's say, like romantic partners as well. However, you're gonna recognize each other. You're gonna feel like, okay, this person is not like the other people I've met. There is just something about them that feels safe and familiar and right. I think we all have met one person. Doesn't have to be love related, just maybe even a friend or a colleague, a family member, or maybe even romantically at one point in our life, who like it just clicked. This is how this feels like as well. There is also something about them, like for their love of others, they are willing to sacrifice themselves. So this can look very different. What I mean is, if someone approaches them, someone they love, and they need help from them, this person is willing to do whatever it takes, even if it means that somehow they could harm themselves. Like, how should I say it? They're very self-sacrificing. Let me put it that way. Their love to others, like it is so big that they're willing to look beyond their own needs and focus more on the needs of other people. Like, other people go first. They're first for them. And maybe this is something you need to talk about with this person, that it's great to help other people. It's great to always want the best for others. But like, we should not forget about ourselves, right? We should help others, but what about us? Like, we also need to take care of ourselves. This is actually giving me like a major, like those mothers or fathers who are willing to do whatever it takes for their children, like who are very self-sacrificing. This is the kind of energy this person has as well. They don't necessarily need to be a parent. That's like more so about how they go about people they really, really love. Their loved ones come first. However, at times this can also have a negative influence on them. This is why there is this advice here for you to talk with them about this. Let's continue. I would like to get you guys some more tarot cards. So for my dear pile 3, let's see. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, my dear. Okay, they're straight again, so for my dear pile 3, let's get some more information about who's coming towards you in love. For my dear pile 3, who is coming towards you guys in love? One more shuffle. Who is coming towards you guys in love? All right, let's see. We got the King of Pentacles. For my dear pile 3, who's coming towards you guys in love? We have the Sun card. I think this is better. All right. Wow, the Two of Cups, beautiful. And my dear pile 3, who's coming towards you guys in love? The Ten of Cups, oh my goodness. Wow. The King of Cups. That's very interesting, my dear, because in pile 2, we had the King of Cups, this one, the King of Pentacles, and the Sun card, all coming through together as well. So maybe for some of you guys who were drawn to pile 2 as well. If this is so, then this is your confirmation. Feel free to watch it, because there could be some messages for you as well there. So for my dear pile 3. All right, and we got the Magician. Let's see, at the back of the deck, we got the Chariot card. All right. Another thing, for some of you guys, take it how it resonates, but this is a message that I received now. It could be the case that this person is gonna financially support you somehow. This relationship can also be a very stable connection. However, I feel like you need to go there. There is something that you first need to work through regarding you two guys. So it's not like the easiest road. However, it can be the most stable road if you guys are willing to do or to go the effort, I don't know why I feel like you guys need to maybe protect this from others. Maybe someone has like a lot of sneaky people in their life, whether it's family or friends, who are very sabotaging, or they try to be all over your business. So there's this indicator here to keep it secret, or to make sure that other people don't interfere with this. Because I don't know, I feel like there could be an issue. Like other people could influence this, and we don't want that, right? We don't want people who it's not even their business just thinking that they can sabotage things. So please keep that in mind. You guys are gonna have a lot of emotional fulfillment with them. Honestly speaking, I don't feel like you ever had this in a relationship. We got the Sun, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups here. Focus on emotions. Your chemistry is gonna be like right on. Gonna feel very attracted, very drawn towards your like each other. Okay, I'm hearing that you need to still have balance, because you don't want to be like all obsessed about them, right? So some balance is needed here, because otherwise the emotional fulfillment or attraction, like this connection, can be so strong that you may lose yourself, honestly. Like, you know, when we fall into water, like it's overwhelming, but it's still so beautiful. This is how this feels like. This is for sure a relationship that, like a spiritual union, you guys. I'm receiving a lot of messages here. Like, this can be the romance of your life, with Ten of Cups being here as well. Because it's not only about emotional connection, it's also about spiritual connection. The balance between the two. The beauty of, you know, being with someone and experiencing life with a partner. This is how this feels like. And also with the King of Cups being here, I see you guys sharing a lot about like yourself, things that you may have never told anyone. You're gonna share it with them. With water element being here, I also feel like this is gonna feel very freeing, you know, emotionally. Maybe you guys, like for some, there is also some like crying. However, it's not sad crying, it's like relief. You know, when we get an emotional relief, we just let the tears flow down. This is how this feels like. Emotional fulfillment. With the Magician card being here, this person, once again, it's actually the first message that I received, but a little bit like deeper explained. They're gonna come into your life because there is a reason for it. You are meant to meet each other, and they will influence you in a way for you to go towards a certain path. You guys can even trigger something such as a spiritual awakening in each other. Yeah, very intense, my dear pile 3. I would like to get some more cards. I want to be honest, for a lot of you guys, this can be a very intense connection that you first need to get like used to. For my dear pile 3, who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's see. Who's coming towards you guys in love? For my dear pile 3, who's coming. Let's see. All right, that's enough. Oops. The Eight of Wands. We got, surprise, surprise, the Two of Cups once again. For my dear pile 3, the Four of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. I think the Three of Cups is like, it came out in every pile so far. Let's see. For my dear pile 3. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Be mindful, be mindful. There's this advice here. Protect this from people who don't have the best intentions towards you. With the Four of Pentacles, with the Seven of Wands, others may want to talk you out of this. However, stick with what feels right to you and keep an eye open for those, like, honestly, like, manipulators out there. One thing you need to know is that because this connection is so intense, my dear, with the Eight of Wands being here, it could go very fast. Like, if you don't want things to go fast too quickly, then one of you guys or both of you guys for sure needs to take the break, because we know those connections can be overwhelming. And yeah, with the Eight of Wands being here, it can go from like 0 to 100 pretty fast, you know. This person genuinely wants to see you happy, and they're gonna show you that. They're gonna show you how serious they are when it comes to this connection. With the Two of Cups being here, I feel like you guys are gonna understand that this is someone very significant. Like, the Two of Cups can indicate a soulmate, so you're gonna know. You're gonna feel like this is not the type of connection that feels ordinary or like you've ever experienced. You're gonna understand the spiritual value of it. You're gonna understand who this person is for you. There could also be some traveling involved in here. It doesn't necessarily have to be big travel, right? Like airplane or so. It can also be like, let's say, you traveling by plane or driving somewhere by car. But of course, it can also be a long distance thing, such as like plane, right? You guys are gonna really click or understand, get along with this person's friends. In fact, through this person, you can also get to know new people, and new friendships can create. Yeah, I see friendships here. Another thing, if some of you guys have issues regarding opening yourself up sexually because there is a blockage there, or it's just very difficult for you, then with this person you're gonna feel safe enough to do so. It's a very specific message for someone. So my dear pal 3, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care. Hey pal 4, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you in love for all my singles out there. So first of all, my dear, we will get you some oracle cards. Oh my goodness. And then we will dive a little bit deeper into some more tarot. So for my dear pile 4, for my beautiful singles out there, who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's see. Who's coming towards you guys in love? For my dear pal 4. Alright, that's enough. So let's see. For my dear pal 4. Too many cards. For my dear pal 4, who's coming? Alright. So, we have one card here. We have the athlete. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Alright. For my dear pile 4, let's see. We have the king archetype, enlightened, benevolent, I can't pronounce it, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. And, oh, beautiful, we got the lover. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And one last card. And we got the prince. What's that? Oh my goodness, look at the cards. Romantic charm and potential for power. This spread is so interesting. Like the prince, the king, the athlete, the lover. Alright. So my dear pile 4. A lot of positive and uplifting energies here. So first of all, your next partner is someone who, when it comes to appearance, they're gonna be your type. You're gonna really love how they look like. This is the first message that I'm getting. In fact, obviously with the athlete being here, there could also be this focus on their body. Maybe this is someone who works out. You know, some people have preferences when it comes to appearance. So maybe for some of you guys, you really like someone who looks fit, who, yeah, does, you know, like certain activities, works out, and so on, right? I also feel like this is someone who's actually like physically strong as well. They could lift a lot of weights, or even if they don't look like it, they are very, very strong. Like they could surprise you with how strong they are. Doesn't matter gender-wise, just in general. This is what I am picking up on here for sure. They for sure have some kind of a hobby that's sports related. Could be soccer or, you know, tennis, whatever. It doesn't matter. But something that's related with you or just in general people, like moving their body. It can even be dance. Alright, or maybe it's just like gym workout sessions, but they're very active, you know. They could also be the one who runs like every morning, and they just have the satisfaction when they accomplish something like sports related. It makes them really happy. whether they win or whether they just like finish a session, finish a workout session, whatever it is, but they need that. It really energizes them and brings them back to life. So you're gonna see that. Maybe for some, they're also gonna motivate you to like do sports with them, just because they like that. You know, they're definitely the type who likes like doing certain activities with their partner. Of course, like nothing you don't want, but let's say you guys going for a run or walking a little bit or whatever it is. I don't want to like say anything because these are just examples, so could be anything, but I would really like to spend time with you on that sense. They're also not selfish because, yeah, it's not the kind of person who goes with their ego too much. They are like, they're consider other people's feelings. And also with the king archetype being here, although a king is like such a influential like archetype, right? When we look at what this card stands for, it's really this like someone who is influential but still understands that their actions can have consequences for others. So therefore the king archetype is very cautious when it comes to how they go about things, because with power there comes also responsibilities, right? This person can definitely be in some kind of a leadership position regarding their job. However, if they are a boss or on a high position, they don't take advantage of that, which means they will not put other people down or on purpose show their power and, you know, like be unfair. No. In fact, this is a very fair individual, and they will judge you, or let's say when they are in their work field, they will treat other people according to their like abilities and not what position they are. That doesn't matter. They see people as like what they're capable of, and not of, let's say, oh, this person is below me so I can do whatever I want. No, of course not. They have a sense of fairness. So when they're like, let's say they're like, there is someone who works for this person, then they will see them for their skills and what they're capable of, and not for them being under them when it comes to career. Yeah, so a fair person with dignity and also honesty. A great leader as well, like they have this leadership quality about them. Also someone who's looking for a serious relationship. They are not looking for a fling or something like that. They're looking for a serious one, because when they are in a relationship, they get very devoted to it and towards the person that they are with. Also, this is someone who would like to be with only one person, then let's say multiple ones. They would like to share their life or like be with someone long term. They appreciate their partner. They appreciate their relationship. But first they need to find the right partner, because this is not someone who will just be with anyone. They are looking for someone who really fits what they are searching for in a partner. And this is more so internally and not externally. Like, let's say certain personality traits that they're looking for. But this individual bring a lot of passion into the connection for sure, with the lover card being here as well. But regardless of that, very charming individual, very charismatic. A romantic at heart. And look at this. The Prince card also says potential for power, for power, and the King card in itself is also such a powerful person, right? Yeah. Let me get some tarot cards for you guys. For my dear pal 4, who is coming towards you in love? Let's see, my dear. For my singles, who is coming towards you guys in love? Alright. We got the 8 of emotions. For my dear pile 2, we got the Star card. Eight of Wands. Who's coming towards you guys? 6 of Swords. For my dear pile 3. Okay, one card fell. We got the Fool card. Let's get you one more card. For my dear pile 4. And we got the 2 of Wands. Alright. I'm picking up on an experience that this person could have had. I feel like they were in a very toxic relationship, or some kind of a relationship that they left behind because it was just not working out anymore. We have the 3 of Swords here, so there could have been some heartbreak involved in here. However, look at that. Right next to the 3 of Swords with the 4 of Swords, which is such a healing energy, and the Star card right as well, which is a healing card for me. They've healed from it, so it's not like a burden that they're still carrying around. I wouldn't have, I don't think the Lover card would have even come out like this as well if there was something, a huge blockage regarding love that they are still carrying with themselves. But it's part of their past, but it's still coming through here for a reason. However, 8 of Cups being here, they have left the situation, they've released it. This is someone who can definitely be very well respected, my dear, with the Star card, looked up to, even admired. This is someone who could have a lot of people interested in them, people wanting to be with them. However, as I said, they're not looking for those things. They're searching for someone serious, and they have not met anyone yet because they're looking for something in particular, someone who shares the same values as they are. This person has they could have even moved recently or traveled. You know what this person desires? They want a new start, with the Fool card being here. And this is more so love related for me. They are searching for this opportunity to create with someone very significant a new beginning in love. The Fool card doesn't matter what was in the past. It's all about what we could create in the future. So this is their mindset. This is how they go about it. They don't want to care about what was. They just want to know what could be. So therefore, they're searching for someone who they can create this with. Also, my dear, with the King, they are looking for a long-term relationship. This is also a great manifester, but this is someone who's focused towards the future. this message is coming through over and over again. So they have released big time, okay? Also with the Six of Swords being here. Whatever was in the past is now in the past. It's just a memory. That's it. The energetical like connection or cords, like they have cut them because it just doesn't serve them anymore. It's just in their space, in their headspace, emotionally, maybe even like it's of no use. So they have released that. With the Two of Wands, this is someone who's focused towards the future, and this is also how they approach a partner. They're definitely looking into or looking after someone. I'm sorry, looking for someone. Looking for someone who matches that, who's also looking for something more serious and future related, not just for the moment. So they plan forward when it comes to their money, when it comes to their time, romance. It has to like be for the long run. Otherwise, honestly speaking, this person may not see a lot of value in it. So as an example, if someone approaches them and this person just wants something casual, not for like something more serious, this person will not even bother because that's not what they want. And they're not here wasting their time, wasting their energy, because for them, I'm talking here out of well, like their perspective, what it's like for them or how they see those things. For them, it's a waste of time. This is why they don't just go after like every admirer who could come to them. No, they don't. Let me see. Let me get you guys some more tarot. For my dear pile 4, who's coming towards you guys in love? Let's get a little bit of information regarding your guys' relationship. What can we get about you guys and your relationship? For my dear pal 4, for my singles out there, let's look into this relationship. Alright. Oops. We got the 9 of Pentacles here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The 5 of Cups. Let's continue. The Emperor. Well, doesn't surprise me with the King being here. The Ace of Pentacles. And let's get you guys one more card. And the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Your relationship is going to be very secure from the beginning. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It's this very secure new beginning in love that this person is searching for. And this is how they will go about your relationship. They're going to communicate to you very clearly what it is that they want. So they're going to let you know from the beginning that what they're looking for is a serious relationship, or they want children, or you know, whatever. Like, that's just example, of course. But whatever it is that they want, they're going to communicate it to you from the very beginning, so you guys can actually see whether you're compatible or not. Very transparent, great communicator. With the 9 of Pentacles being here, this relationship can be very abundant. So what I mean with that, there is potential for you guys to either work together, or if you guys ever would like to start a certain project, such as, let's say, building a house with each other, or creating some kind of a business or whatever it may be, the outcome could be very promising with Nine of Pentacles being here, because there is abundance energy in here. Also, another thing, with this person, your shift will change a little bit. Like, not your shift, I'm sorry. Your view will change a little bit. If you guys sometimes struggle with, you know, seeing the glass half full, or you sometimes focus on what you may have lost instead of what you actually still have, in this relationship you will learn to see it the other way around. Instead of focusing on what you have lost, or like the more negative aspects, you will appreciate the positive things in your life. So there is a little bit of gratitude in this energy. You're going to be very thankful for this relationship, but it's not only this relationship. You're going to develop this skill to be more thankful overall. I'm not saying that you guys are not thankful or anything like that, but this is just a message here that you're going to become more thankful, more grateful for your life. Maybe because it will improve, and this is why this is coming through, but just in general, gratefulness or thankfulness is a superpower. It can change our whole life, and this is the energy that you're going to step into. Yeah. So, my dear pal 4, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, my dear, if there's something you would like to share, feel free to do so. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 4, take care.